Yopad is an Etherpad where several users can write in real time with one another in order to create a common piece of work. In order to coordinate the task, trainers can use a chat forum with the learners to discuss while working on the document simultaneously. It is a free, straightforward, self-explanatory tool. Each writer can use their own color so trainers can see who wrote what. There's also timelines saved on the page's developments. The content can be exported into different formats, for example, text, Word, or PDF at any time. The Yopad has a self-selected, simple address which you can easily share verbally to learners no matter what their language level may be. As a trainer, you can adapt the URL in order to duplicate a page for smaller group work. To get started, you must access the website Yopad. Once you get to the website, you can select a name for your project. For example, Ideal Project. You can decide how long you'd like to stay available. You have the choice of 1 day, 30 days, or up to an entire year. During this, your pad will stay available, and after it will be automatically removed from the website. Then click Open. If you would like to learn more on how to use an Etherpad, simply click one of the links here in the document to be led to another web page. To get started, you can change the language to which you prefer. Simply click the button in the upper right-hand corner and select the language you would like to use. Click outside the window and you will return to the original pad. If you'd like to start sharing the document with others, click the Share button up in the corner. You can copy your link or you can embed the URL into a website. Once I get started on this document and I would like to move to smaller group work, I can simply add to my address the number 1 for group 1. If I want to have a second group, I simply put the number 2 in the web browser field and I have a second document, which has been automatically duplicated. To get started on this task, I'm going to use my original document and I want to start adding text. I need to simply delete what is already here. Select it all and hit the delete button. I can copy and paste information from another document or a list of vocabulary words. I can start working on the exercise with my learners. In the upper right-hand corner, I can see how many people are online. If I want to interact with my students, I can click on the chat button in the bottom right and start writing with others. Great. So now we have some vocabulary words. If I'd like to, then I can also use the symbol ledger at the top of my page to change the text. I can bold it, use italics, I can underline, strike through, I could use bullet points, numbers, indent it, and as you can see from this example, each learner working on the document has their own color. If I'd like to remove the individual colors, I can simply click the button up here in order to remove the authorship and click OK. If I were working on a longer text, I can use different formatting headers as well. Using this button up here, I can review all changes made to this document in the past days or hours. Simply click the button, scroll back to an earlier version, and if I'd like to, I can hit the play button and see all the changes this document has made. Click Return Pad to go back to the original document. If I would like to export the document, I simply click the button here. I can decide how I'd like to export it. As a PDF, it is saved at the bottom. I can open it up and save it somewhere on my computer. Yopad enhances learners' individual and collaborative writing skills. It enhances learners' ability to practice grammatical accuracy, vocabulary, and spelling, while developing the ability to follow a train of thought. Independent of the language proficiency levels, the learners are impelled to reflect how to express their ideas in the target language and experiment with alternative forms of expression. Teachers can use it for collaborative writing assignments. This implies also that the writers have to mediate between different ideas and concepts, negotiate new meetings, and actively contribute to the co-construction of meaning in a discourse. Writers build a working relationship between one another, thanks to the chat function. The chat puts them in the situation to focus their attention on conveying their message, while also using the plurilingual repertoire, thus practicing the fluency of language learned and the skills in mediating content and structure. Teachers can also use this to assess written production. Yopad is a free service that allows for learners and trainers to collaborate in real time. It can be used for an array of languages and proficiency levels. This is an easy-to-use, self-explanatory tool which users with little digital skills can easily use. Step 1. Access the website. Step 2. Create a name for your Yopad. Step 3. Share the link and start collaborating with others.